You are constantly available, and that is exactly why they treat you like you are worthless. You answer every text within seconds. You show up to every pointless event. You stay late when you should leave. You are always there, waiting in the background, like a piece of furniture. You think this makes you reliable. You think this makes you loyal. You are wrong. It makes you common, and nobody respects what is common. Today, we are going to change the rules of engagement. We are going to teach you the most dangerous psychological maneuver a man can pull. We are going to teach you how to become a ghost. Before we teach you how to vanish, decide if you have the stomach for this. Most men cannot handle the silence. They need the attention. If you are a man who needs to be patted on the head, leave. This is not for you. But if you are ready to take your power back, if you are ready to make them wonder where you are, what you are doing, and why you are no longer answering to them, then subscribe right now. Sign the contract. Join the family. Now, close the door. Let us talk about value. Everything in this world is governed by the law of supply and demand. If there is too much of something, the price drops to zero. Gravel is everywhere. You step on it. You ignore it. Diamonds are hidden in the dark. You have to bleed to find them. And because of that, men kill for them. Right now, you are gravel. Your supply is too high. You have given everyone unlimited access to your time, your energy, and your attention. You have made yourself cheap. When a woman knows she can get a paragraph from you just by sending a one-word text, she loses respect for you. When a boss knows you will always pick up the phone on a Sunday, he stops valuing your time. Why would anyone pay a premium for something they can get for free? The ghost strategy is the artificial restriction of your supply. It is the sudden, violent withdrawal of your presence. When you remove the supply, the demand skyrockets. We live in a world where everyone is broadcasting their coordinates. Men post their meals, their workouts, their thoughts, and their complaints for the world to see. They are open books. They are leaking information. A ghost leaves no footprints. Stop telling the world what you are doing. Stop posting your every move. You are handing the enemy a map to your fortress. When you go silent, people start to panic. If you usually post every day and suddenly you go dark, human psychology takes over. They start to wonder, is he okay? Did he find something better? Is he talking to someone else? Mystery is a magnet. When you give them nothing, their imagination fills in the blanks, and people will always imagine something far more interesting and far more dangerous than the reality. Read the message. Do not reply immediately. Let the read receipt sit there for hours. Let it burn a hole in their mind. You control the timeline. You are not a slave to the notification bell. The ghost strategy is not just about the digital world. It is about how you operate in the flesh. Most men do not know how to leave a room. They linger. They stay at the party until the lights come on. They stay in the conversation until they run out of things to say and the air gets awkward. They overstay their welcome. A ghost fades before the magic is gone. When you are at a gathering or meeting or a date, leave while they still want you there. When the conversation is at its absolute peak, when they are laughing, when they are engaged, look at your watch. Stand up, smooth your suit, look them in the eye and say, "It has been a pleasure, but I have somewhere to be." And then you walk away. Do not explain where you are going. Do not apologize for leaving. Just fade into the dark. You leave them starving. You leave them wanting more. And because you left on a high note, that is the exact image of you that will freeze in their mind. But a ghost is not just absent. A ghost is terrifying because of what happens when it finally materializes. If you are always gone, you are just a hermit. That is not power. Power is the contrast. You pull back. You become unreachable. You operate in the shadows, building your empire, stacking your money, sharpening your mind in absolute silence. And then, when the time is right, you strike. You show up. When a man who is always available walks into a room, nobody looks up. But when the ghost finally appears, the room freezes because your presence is no longer a given. It is an event. When you finally do speak, your words weigh a ton. When you finally give a woman your attention, it feels like a drug. When you finally show your cards, the table folds because they know you do not need to be there. They know you can vanish again at any second. You have been giving yourself away to people who do not deserve you. You have been bleeding your energy into the dirt. It ends today. Cut the access, lock the gates, retreat into the shadows. Let them wonder where you went. Let them gossip. Let them search for you. You have work to do, and the real work, the work of building a king, is done in the dark. Become unreachable. Become a mystery. become a ghost. And when you finally return, let them fear the man you have become. Now, get to work.